This is Nigel, Kitchen Mishap, with um, something I found in Ableton when using VCV Rack. Um, basically, uh, you're using VCV as a plugin in Ableton Live, um, and you pull up the VCF module, it crashes. And I've got a workaround as well. So let's get rid of that, shrink that. So we'll pull up Ableton. There we go. So usual things, toggle arrange session view, and we'll go into the plugins, and we'll go to, we've got VST3, and we'll go to VCV Rack to FX, and double click it. And there it is. And click close there, and we'll just right click, search for a voltage controlled filter. So this is a standard offering by VCV Rack, and it's quite a normal thing to be able to change the cutoff value. So I'm just going to click on there and drag it to change the value. And oh dear, a serious program error has occurred. Okay, so that is the bug. Okay, so I don't know whether there's other modules that are doing this kind of thing that crash in a similar way. This is pretty much the first thing I tried. But anyway, I do have a workaround. So here we go. So we'll go back into Ableton. And it says, would you like to recover your work? I'm not going to because of course it crashed. And then it does a few checks. It says I've got 30 days of my trial left. Tells me how to report a crash, so I might do that. Yeah, so here's the trick. Here's the workaround. So you go to options, settings, and basically we're going to go down to plugins here, and we were using a VST3 plugin. So we're going to use a VST2 plugin custom folder. This one's a bit different because you actually have to go and tell it where your VST2 plugins are. So they're in C program files, VST plugins, I believe, and you select folder, and I think it will have a think. Oh no, I think it's done it already. I think quite often it does a ... This may be because I've done it a second time. So I'll get rid of that. And so now we're gonna go back as we did before. We're going to toggle range. So we've got our timeline. But now up here we've got two things. We've got the old VST3 one. We've also got a VST2 one. So basically this is the fix, is to use VST2, which is a different format of an old version of VST. So I wonder if I can unclick that. I wonder if it'll show both. Yeah, I think it is showing both, but it doesn't say which one's which. So you click on the VST2 and you just get the one for an FX, and we double click it. And it comes up again, same as before. And we right click and we type VCF because that's the thing we want to use. There's the VCF, click it. And quite a usual thing as before, we just want to change this cutoff. So I'm going to click it and drag it. and it works fine. So that's my workaround. Basically, use VST2, the old technology, rather than VST3. And hopefully I'll go and report this. I don't know whether to report it to Ableton or report it to VCV. Don't know, but we'll see. There we go. I hope this is helpful. Thank you and goodbye.